We start with some breaking news out of Austria. Chancellor Alexander Schallenberg has announced a full nationwide lockdown starting Monday, and it will become the first European country to make COVID-19 vaccines mandatory starting February. Only 2/3 of the country's population is fully vaccinated, one of the lowest rates on the continent. Austria is currently in the grip of a severe fourth wave of the pandemic. Let's get the very latest on the story. We have our correspondent, Fanny Fachar, standing by in Vienna. Hi, Fanny. So a lockdown and mandatory vaccination starting in February. Tell us more about these measures that have been decided and why we're seeing them now.
Chancellor Schallenberg announced what two state governors were actually asking for already yesterday. That's a nationwide lockdown. They said, the two state governors of Salzburg and Oberösterreich, which are heavily affected compared to other states, they said there must be a lockdown. If there isn't, they're going to have regional lockdowns starting on Monday. So now Chancellor Schallenberg, with that mounting pressure actually on his shoulders, made that decision, a very unfavorable decision to make. He actually said that it hurts to make this decision. After all, Christmas is around the corner, and people here who are hoping for good business are now insecure what's going to happen, because practically what's going to happen is what happened already 3 times before. This is the 4th nationwide lockdown during this almost 2-year pandemic, and that means that shops will be closed and people can only leave their homes if they need to get essentials, go to the pharmacy or go to work. That's the situation right now. And on top of that, what is really raising eyebrows among those who don't want to get vaccinated is the mandatory vaccination that's supposed to come into force starting next year, February 1st.
I know these measures have just been announced, but how much support do you think there really is in Austria for these?
The situation here in Austria, just like in many other countries where people, politicians, but health experts and just people on the ground, ordinary citizens are debating, is quite similar. People are split over these measures. You will have people say, why now? Why not already 3 weeks ago have a lockdown before, in fact, all these hospitals are on the brink of almost of a collapse? Why now? Why not even sooner? But you will also have people who will actually go to the streets, take to the streets tomorrow here in Vienna, who say, this is way too much. This is a way of actually getting involved in your personal choice, whether you want to get vaccinated, and a lockdown is not the way forward. You will have different statements also on a political level, and that's what's really difficult here. As long as you do not have a united voice, both on a social level and on a political level, the question really is this a lockdown before another lockdown, another lockdown? Experts say the only way forward is full vaccination for everyone here in Austria.